Hey guys, so today I have an exciting video. Y'all feel like, should I take my glasses off? But I be looking blind. No, we're gonna put them back. Anyways, today I have a video on pretty much how to get over a breakup, pretty much a recent breakup. So I'm gonna give y'all all the tea and let y'all know what the fuck to do, because I experienced a breakup recently and a bitch is happy. Like, not sad bitch, a bitch is happy. And let me show you guys how to become happy and get over the depressing stage, because everyone has a depressing stage. So anyways, I wrote notes because a bitch, you will forget. So anyways, I'm gonna tell you do's and don'ts. So I'm gonna start with the do's and then I'm gonna go to the don'ts. I don't have as many don'ts, but the do's will kind of tell you what not to do. So pretty much for the do's, number one is cry. Y'all, it might sound like sad as hell and like, oh, who wants to cry? Who wants to be sad the whole time about some nigga? But you gotta be sad to get over the nigga, right? Like, that's kind of like therapy. Like, you gotta cry and let it out. But don't cry for too long. Like, bitch, if you've been crying for like a month now, you might need real therapy. So like maybe like a week or 2 weeks. But what you have to do is, like, once you start crying, is tell yourself like, girl, I don't need him. Girl, he wasn't shit. That actually goes into one of my fucking do's. So pretty much talk shit about the nigga in your head, like every time you think about him. So we're going number two. It goes with number one. So number two is pretty much every time you think of him, think of all the negative things about him. So if he don't got a car, bitch, be like, that dude don't even got a car. He take the bus, he walk. Why do I need him when I can get a man with a vehicle, right? Or this man has a job that don't barely pay nothing. He can barely pay for a meal. So he's struggling. Why do you need a man that's struggling? Like, that's, you just gotta think all the negative, because when you sad as hell, you always think like, oh, I miss this about him. Oh, I miss that he was this sweet, or I miss this. Bitch, there's a reason why y'all broke up. There's a reason why your ass does not like him anymore. There's a reason why you've been sad this whole time, bitch. Don't forget, bitch. So if he can't fucking communicate, think about it in your head. Once your mind be like, oh, I miss him, be like, nah, that nigga can't communicate. Like, he can't even text me back. He can't even do this. Girl, it's simple. Once you get your mind thinking like that, you're gonna think, I don't need this nigga. Like, this nigga is obviously not for me. I can do better. So yeah, both of those. So pretty much cry. Also think of the negative things about him, not the positive things. So like I said, with the crying situation, let yourself cry. You're gonna cry in the car, you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. That's a part of life. But you gotta stop yourself from crying though. So like, once you are crying too much, you gotta say, today I'm not gonna cry. And that sounds crazy, but I had times where I'm like, today I'm not gonna cry. Today's gonna be a good day. You gotta think positive. All right, so the next one, number three, is find hobbies. Like, this is very important, because all that spare time you have for him, now you have for yourself. And sometimes that can be depressing, but you can make it actually not depressing and have a good time with yourself. So find things like you really like to do. So for me, I really liked YouTube, and I haven't done it in forever, since like the beginning of my college years. So pretty much I was like, let me start YouTubing. Like, I really like that. Let me start exercising. I haven't done that yet, but coming soon. You know, like, let me start hanging out with my friends. Let me start doing my makeup. Like, do stuff that you like to do, like that you can do by yourself, like shopping. I mean, it's kind of bad, but if you have the money, honey, go shopping. Like, take yourself out, get your nails done, get your brows done. Do stuff that you like. Find a hobby. Like, if you like a certain sport or you like to sing, spend your time in that. You have to fill that time that you used to spend with him, because otherwise you're gonna be a sad bitch at home crying, and crying should not last forever, honey. So the next one, which is number 4, is work more. So this sounds crazy, because who likes to work? I don't like to work. Like, to be honest, I wish I could get paid for just doing nothing with my life, but that doesn't exist. So pretty much when you're going through a breakup though, if you go to work, you find out like, I'm so happy to be here, because when I'm home I'm sad and all I can think about is him. But when you're at work, all you're thinking about is what your boss is telling you to do. You're stressed, you have to get stuff done, and then you have to leave after you get the stuff done, right? And if your salary, honey, when I mean work more, spend those extra time on your job, like make that count, and you'll get better at your job. And if you're not salary and you get paid by the hour, you get overtime. If your job lets you, you get overtime, so you get more money. And what you need to do, use that money to level up on him, okay? So next one, I might lose count of numbers. So the next one is remember the good things about yourself. So this is really important because sometimes people blame themselves for breakups when, honey, it's usually not you, it's usually the other person. If that person is broken, because if it's you, you want to be sad, okay? But if you're the sad person, obviously you didn't do the wrong. So think of the good things about yourself. Like, even if it's not just looks, because some people are insecure what they are, think about how smart you are, or how good you are at your job, or how you're like really loyal and you were really loyal to him, and people can trust you easily. All these things, just think of all the good things about you, and that's gonna help you. Like, you have to get back to who you are, and then you're gonna feel like a bad bitch. Like, even if you're not a bad bitch, if you think you're a bad bitch, you become one. So you guys make sure you take that, because once you're done with a breakup, sometimes you feel insecure or feel like not confident, especially if they broke up with you. You feel like, oh, you're not good enough. No, honey, you are good enough. They're just not able to handle you, and you need to take yourself somewhere that you can be handled. Anyways, next one is pretty much with confidence. Try dressing up, like try doing your makeup, try going out, like look cute, because once you look cute, you just feel better. Like, if you're just going around in your pajamas, laying in bed, watching TV, eating to death, honey, you're not gonna feel cute anytime soon, and you're gonna keep getting ugly, right? And you're gonna keep getting depressed. When you're depressed, you look uglier. Like, if you smile, you look cuter. So you guys, make sure you just find a way to build confidence. If it is dressing up and looking cute, do that. If it's actually telling yourself in the mirror that you look good, that you're this person, that you're that person, like, it doesn't even have to be physical. It's like about the person that's inside, okay? Because you gotta remember, there's so many people that look good but are so fucked up. So remember what you bring to the table, honey. So the next do is hang out with friends and family. So pretty much the more you hang out with people, the less you'll think about that person that you broke up with, or that broke up with you. So pretty much spend time with your friends, spend time with your family, like, but not with the friends and family that's gonna keep bringing the dude up, okay? With people that's gonna have a good time, get your mind off of it, do fun stuff like go bowling, go mini golfing, go skating, go to the club, go somewhere as activities, right? Because when you go to dinner, they just want to talk, right? And they just want to get in your business. So avoid situations like that, because then you're gonna still get in your feels, right? So let's get into the don'ts, okay, y'all? And I'm gonna combat them with the do's, okay? Because we don't want this to be all negatives, right? So don't. So the first don't is don't listen to sad music or love music or long love songs, whatever you want to call it, right? Because bitch, trust me, I be in the fucking car, because I love fucking throwbacks, old music that talk about love, that talk about fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga in a classy way. But you don't need that in your life, because what you gonna be doing? Crying in the car? Like, you can't even enjoy your car ride because you want to listen to sad songs that remind you of the dude, or you want to listen to love songs when you're not in love no more. Well, you in love, but you can't be in love no more. So baby girl, so what you could do to combat that don't is listen to some ratchet shit, okay? Listen to City Girls, like real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga, because that's period. Don't give a fuck about a nigga, right? Or it's that season when a nigga blow a check for no reason, y'all. Because now you feel like, I need a boss. Like, I was dealing with a peasant. I need a boss now. Like, so that's why y'all listen to that, right? Or you can go more to like your hood music, where you don't even gotta think about shit. It's just like shit that don't make no sense, like The Baby or something, like, you know. Or just like some shit you just feel like, I'm just trying to think of some songs, but try to avoid Drake, because Drake always get me in my feelings, and I love Drake, but we don't need to reminisce, honey, okay? Time to blow a bag. Anyways, next one is don't become a hoe. This is number 2. Like, this one, people may say this girl is crazy, but this happens all the fucking time. Don't become a fucking hoe, because I cuss too much. I hope no kids is watching this, but anyways, don't become a hoe, because you're gonna regret it. Like, you're gonna think, oh, this is how I get over him, is sleeping with all these other people, talking to all these other people. That shit don't work, bitch. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be a sad hoe now. Not just sad, you're gonna be a sad hoe. I would rather be sad than just a sad hoe. So y'all keep that in mind, because you're gonna be sleeping with all these people and you're gonna still be thinking about him, and that's why you're doing it, is because of him. Don't let someone control you, right? Instead, to combat that, take time to yourself and just realize what you like with yourself, and spend time with yourself, learn yourself. Like, just like pretty much go shopping by yourself, go to the spa, go for a walk by yourself, do stuff that you find pretty much fun alone, because you got to learn how to be alone, because you don't need to keep replacing a person to make you feel happy, because that never works. So the next one for don't start dating someone else. Like I just said, seriously, don't start dating someone else, seriously. So don't come from one relationship straight to another one. Bitch, I've been there. It does not work. Literally, when you do that, you end up picking the same guy almost, and you pretty much end up dating the same guy you just dated, and then y'all end up breaking up for the same reason y'all just broke up. Because first of all, you didn't take the time to get to know him, because obviously you just jumped in a relationship with him. Even if you were friends with him, you don't know him as your boyfriend, you just know him as your friend. So people can change when they're in relationships, so you have to really get to know the person. And the way to get to know a person is get to know yourself first, so you know what you want to take from a person, and then get to know a person. So pretty much that's what I'm doing right now, is learning myself. And I actually can do a video about how to be alone and how to learn yourself, because this shit is hard and I never knew how to until now. So, and I'm 23, so you guys, it's relatable. So the next one, you guys, I have my books up there, but I'm not gonna grab them. But pretty much, you guys, do not read the poetry books. Like, poetry books about love and like self-respect and all these things, although they are very helpful and I love them. Like, I've read, so pretty much R&H Sin and then Ruby, I've read like most of their books, and I really love it, because I actually love poetry and love poems and like sad poems and shit. I'm a sad poem bitch. But like, if it's right after a breakup, you're not ready for those poems, because these poems are telling you pretty much like, oh, you're too good to be with a man that mistreats you, or oh, like, he left me so sad, I'm so broken, my flowers are dying. You guys, I'm just like giving you examples, and you become sad, you start crying when you're reading these books. They're not even helping you, they're making you even more depressed and keep thinking about the guy. The whole thing is trying to get the guy out of your mind. So don't read the books. Like, everyone reads these books when they break up with someone. It doesn't work, because they keep thinking about that person, they keep being sad about it. Another thing is, when they read these books, they put their business on social media, because they screenshot these books, they take pictures of a page that relates to their life, and they put it on Snapchat or Facebook or whatnot. And now everyone know you're going through a breakup, because if you posting a sad ass poem, bitch, you can relate. So we already know your man done left you, or you done left your man, and now we all up in your business. So don't do that, honey. Wait till you're over the person fully and then read the books, because the books are good and they will help you realize, damn, I relate to that. This is true. I'm way more, my worth is more than that, right? But not right after a breakup, because you're gonna just cry. You're gonna feel like I'm stupid, or oh, this is right, he was the worst. We already know he's the worst. Anyways, so next one, don't be friends with your ex. This never works. Like, I don't know who thinks this works, and if this works for people, it may have been that it wasn't like a really bad breakup and they've known each other for years and all this stuff. But a regular human being should not be friends with their ex, because first of all, exes can never be friends. Like, if you hanging out with him, talking to him every day, that's pretty much like a relationship again. Y'all gonna start, I ain't gonna say all that, censoring. You know what y'all gonna be doing, and y'all gonna get complicated, and y'all gonna get messy, and then y'all gonna break up another time but not even be together, so it's not a real breakup. Like, take it from me, a G. I'm telling you, like, don't be friends, don't small talk. Nobody needs time for that. Like, if you want to small talk, go ahead and get a new man to talk to small talk. Like, you don't need to be talking to the same dude that's doing the same shit that you don't fuck with, right? So then the next one is don't, because I'm on my YouTube stuff, but don't watch couple channels. I'm sorry. Like, first of all, let me just say something about couple channels. I love couple channels. All right, I love, my favorite one is Clarence and Queen, and I think you can watch that when you after a breakup, because they're not like all in each other's face 24/7, like, oh my god, I love you, you're the best human in life, because relationships are really not like that. You don't think that person is the best human in life. You hate that person sometimes that person's annoying as fuck, right? But some of these YouTubers, for their check, to cut a check, okay, they will pretend anything. Like, seriously, they will think, just like when Damo and Chrissy were together, they were my favorite, and then I found out all this crazy shit was going on with them. There is no couple goals, so don't watch stuff like that, because you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I was in a relationship, oh, relationships are the best, oh, this is good, this is how I should have been with him, or, oh, I miss being like this with him. Come on, y'all, let me get close and personal with y'all. Bitch, you don't miss it. You miss the idea, but you don't miss him. You know why? Because he was a piece of shit, and that's why he broke up with you, or that's why you broke up with him. Period. I may sound bitter, but I'm being honest. So that was pretty much my do's and don'ts. No matter if a person breaks up with you or you break up with a person, it's gonna be painful regardless, and I think that's what some people don't understand. Regardless, you're gonna be in pain, and you just gotta find ways to cope with it, find ways to think. It's all about your mind, because if you tell yourself I'm gonna be happy, you'll be happy. If you tell yourself I'm gonna be sad, you're gonna be sad. Like, anyone knows, like, if you go to work, right, and you're like, today is gonna be a bad day, people are gonna be rude, I hate this job, you're gonna go to work in that mood, like, depressed. You don't want to go to work, right? But if you're like, this is gonna be a good day, because me, when I'm like, it's gonna be a good day, I've been listening to my music in the car, and I get to work, I'm in a good mood, right? And I'm happy, and I just feel better. Like, I just feel better because I put my mind to it. But then when someone pissed me off, then it changes my mood. But your mind is like the strongest muscle. So your brain, you have to really use your brain. Like, think of all the negative things he done to you. Think about how all the stress, like when you cried when he did something else, like if he cheated on you and you cried, or you were mad, or respond to you and you were crying. Think about all the times you cried in your relationship. Think about all the times you were mad. Like, to be mad so much in a relationship is unhealthy. Like, this is how to become healthy. All right, honeys? But bye, loves. This was fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So make sure that you like, you subscribe, and also comment. Bye.